everything I said was right. Everything the hater said was wrong. They're all retarded. I'm fucking awesome. And everyone in the community that was parroting the same shit I was saying, which by the way, I love. People talk shit on Twitter. The Hexagon Army, Hexagon Space Force, comes down on them hard, murders them with facts. Anytime some trader sells his bag, that's it. Doom, it's doom. Everything has to go down now. No, you just get left behind, bitch. Funny thing, people that started startups in the cryptocurrency business have been outperformed by just doing nothing and holding the cryptocurrency.
Coins on Pulse.
I would like to. So originally, to get stability out of Pulse when it originally launches, you're going to need to use bridged-in stables. However, stablecoin creators tend to launch on multiple chains. So you've got USDT on Tether, or I'm sorry, you've got Tether, which is called USDT, on TRX and on MATIC and on Ethereum.
Yeah.
You know, you've got it on a lot of different networks because what do they care? You know, it's new users for them. So I would like to see, until I have the time to create my own stablecoin.
Everybody, Richard Hart here, my brand new Huracan Evo Lamborghini. Full Gucci set, socks, top, shoes, pants, everything. Diamond Rolex. Let's see what this bad boy sounds like. X.com, pulsechain.com, check it out.
I'll tell you a story. This guy named Tony Calippi. Tony Calippi used to be an adult photographer. He got into the Bitcoin to fiat payment processing business by founding a little company called BitPay, a large entity in the space, the very small space of actually accepting crypto for payments, but I think that they're one of the larger players in it. If he would have put the Bitcoin that he had in his mattress and held it, it would have been worth more than him selling some Bitcoin to invest in his BitPay start. That same story has played out over and over and over and over again. It is very, very extremely hard to outperform cryptocurrency gains with any business, let alone a business in the cryptocurrency space. The damn currencies go up so high so fast that being out of exposure to the crypto while you're hiring people and buying ads, doing all this stuff, it all never works out. The people that you think did really, really well because they're billionaires would have been bigger billionaires, so they just held their coin. It's crazy. Like, hey man, you worked like really, really super hard to lose money. That's the life of a trader. That's the life of most people that try to start coins, truthfully. Coin founders, there's this like survivorship bias where people only remember the winners. But I know a whole lot of coins have gone to zero. I know a whole lot of coins that people lost money trying to launch. And I know a whole lot of people that lost money trying to invest in those coins when they go to fucking zero. Yeah, zero.
CBDCs, like it's just everything that's
Well, it's a scam. Like
crypto,
central banks do not want you to have freedom. So don't think that they're going to do anything that gives it to you. It's really that simple. Like they don't care about your freedom at all, which is why you have less than you've ever had. You know, you used to be able to buy a house for 25 grand. Try that
That's
now.
insane.
Like,
That's insane.
it used to be cheaper.
Like $1 million used to be generational wealth. I remember my grandmother telling me when I was little, oh, $1 million, you could pass that on. Like, what? $1 million isn't like, it's still a lot of money, but it's not a lot of money anymore.
I hear people in chat like this pair.
Expensive Rolexes ever made. Right now, I am wearing the GMT Master 2 Ice and the Sky Dweller Ice. There's over $2 million on this arm. And here, we've got the Rose Gold Daytona Rainbow. This would be $1 million if it had the diamond bracelet, which I'm waiting on. This is about 750K right now, and this one's about 550K. Down here, we've got all kinds of cool stuff. McLaren, it's like 600K, 300K on the Jacob & Co., 300K on the Audemars Piguet chronograph. We got a Daytona TVR Platinum, rose gold, yellow gold, white gold GMT Master 2s, sapphires, rubies. Oh, this is actually a Submariner. Let's flip them. Let's put the GMT Master 2 here, Submariner here. This is a Sabre sapphire one. Patek Philippe, more Jacob.
Scaring out the weekends. Hey guys, let's do a thought experiment. Ready?
Ooh.
If you wanted the price to pump really hard on an asset, and you knew there were some people that were going to sell, would you rather they sell lower or higher? Well, if they sell lower, they've lost their right to hurt the price later. And so if the person that they sell to has a longer time horizon, or is more likely to stake, or is more likely to stake for longer, or is such a whale, this is all game to them anyway, they might not ever need to sell anyway. Like Satoshi's never sold, at least not publicly. You know, if someone wants to sell the bottom and you know, hand their bag to someone that's better than they are, I think that's good for prices of things.
All right. Would I buy Bitcoin at 11K? No. Why would I do that? It's trash. It only in 5 years went from 20K to 69K. It moved its all-time high 3x in 5 years. In 2 years, Hex went up 10,000x. What's better, 3 or 10,000? And Ethereum outperformed it 3 times. Like from the COVID dip, Bitcoin did a 19x, and Ethereum did like a 50 or 60x. Why wouldn't you just take the free extra 3x? Like, I think Bitcoin is a terrible investment compared to other cryptocurrencies. And the charts agree with me. So, I mean, it depends on why you're in crypto, right? If you like to make money, I think Bitcoin is trash for that. I mean, I guess it's better than the stocks usually, but, you know, I don't think you're going to see an 85% dip in the S&P 500, but I think you are going to see an 85% dip in Bitcoin. That's the thing, like it's new math to just measure from the bottom or from the top to the bottom because it ignores the thing that's more common, which is the bottom to the top. Because cryptocurrencies in general, as an asset class, tend to go up more than they go down. Measuring from top down is stupid because it ignores from bottom up. So like that's why we have charts. You look at the chart. The chart shows you like the Hex chart is still amazing. Still amazing. You bought early, you're still killing it. So like the only people that are cash negative are people that, you know, maybe bought in the last year, maybe. What about all the guys that bought in a year and a half before that? They're up massive. So
any legitimate argument for Hex being a bad idea? I literally don't even understand how people don't see what a great product this is. Are people really that stupid? Where's the risk? Well, yeah, I mean, people just use this heuristic that if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And that heuristic usually serves them well. And if something is too good to be true, it usually is. But cryptocurrency is an exception to that. I see people making free money all the time in crypto. I mean, think about all the millions of dollars that Bitcoin holders got when I allowed them to mint their own Hex for free. By the design I designed. Like, it's just, yes, that was a ton of money. And then Hexagons got free 1inch and free Gitcoin and free Tornado Cash and free Uni. And you're like, yeah, man, there's a lot of free money. And it's real. And now we're having the world's largest airdrop with pulsechain.com. This is real free money. In the real world, you don't get much real free money, but in crypto, you do. The heuristic that solves midwits, it caused a lot of them to miss Hex. The dum-dums got Hex, number go up. The really genius people got Hex. They understand it at a level other people don't. And then the kind of smart, mid-tier smart guys, they missed it because they thought it'd be a scam. It's not. It's amazing. It's the best thing ever. Should I wait for the Hex blockchain to come out to buy more Hex? Man, I mean, how many other people have that same idea that you have? And if they do the same thing you're thinking about, wouldn't that just make the price higher later? So if a guy could have sold 20 times higher, so 95% drop is a 20x difference. So it takes 20x to make up a 95% drop. It takes 10x to make up a 90% drop. If someone wants to sell a 95% dump for pennies on the dollar, historically, products with product market fit, I mean, look, Amazon dropped 95% once. And after that, it just basically went up forever. Ethereum dropped 95% once. Bitcoin's dropped 85% a bunch of times. Can't really think of a better risk reward than a dip in something that has product market fit and security.
Exactly. Like, you know, people are so intimidated by the market right now. I mean, you've basically seen the market since the beginning, you know, the birth of the crypto market. And this is just something that no one should be afraid of right now. You know, this is just history.
I've been telling everybody it's been written on the Hex website for 2.5 years. Crypto drops 85 and 95% relatively often, but those are opportunities. Yes. Now, not all crypto. Crypto with product market fit and security. I don't think Luna's getting back up. I don't think the rug pulls are getting back up. You know, you want to buy something good. People, I think, are going to want to have Hex on 2 chains. I think they're going to want to have stakes on 2 chains. And if someone doubles the liquidity and chucks another 10 million or 20 million in bid support on the Pulse side to match what's already on the ETH side, I think you could have the exact same price hex on both sides for the first beginning time period. Like, you know, you launch at 0 and then after 0 for a while, then I think that with the same liquidity and the same code on two different chains, I don't see why the price would be that much different. As a matter, like, I even think that the Pulse hex could be higher because gas fees are just so abusive on the ETH side. So if people see value in higher throughput, lower fees, and reducing the destruction of the environment, then you could see hex be more valuable on Pulse if Pulse is considered a better network. I think having hex on two chains by having it before the fork and having your stakes on two chains by having them before the fork, I think it's a big deal. I think it's a really big deal. I think it's a strong value proposition. And always remember this in hex and anything that I'm involved with, you have to have no expectation of profit from the work of others. So you can do work and you can expect stuff from your own work. Go have fun. So what happens when some of the biggest stakers cash out in a couple years? Huge, massive crashes? Obviously. But more will keep joining, so volatility will be insane. Yeah, this is another misunderstanding everybody has. So Eric Wall, there's going to be a crash in 5.8 years. Oh yeah? You think people are on-ramping now, locking up for 5.8 years, and then the on-ramping will stop, and the system state will stay static, and everyone will just wait until 6 years from now, and then all sell at once. That's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is what has been happening. I think the stake increase is likely to continue to get longer as people try and maintain the number of shares they used to have, and then every time they have to restake, they're getting less shares than they used to have. They don't like that, so then they either add more hex or add more length to get more bonus to get back the same shares they used to have. And if people start doing encapsulated stakes where we can have hex stakes split up and then on other networks that are tradable, I think you're going to have an even longer increase in average stake length, because those will probably just be 5,555 day stakes that people are trading shares in. I know that average stake length has increased by a lot. It used to be 4.8 years, now it's 5.8 years. I know that the volume is increasing, I know the liquidity is increasing. I know that the rate at which we're on-ramping new users is increasing. The speed at which new people and new addresses are opening new stakes is going up. I can see my social metrics, you know, on-ramping of new users. I'm at 105,000 followers on Twitter now, about 80,000 on YouTube. Every single measurable metric is going up and to the right and better and awesomer. And I can't think of any reason why that wouldn't continue. I really can't. And as long as those metrics